When is the best time to do tasks? It is in the morning. I was just reading an article that stated we have about 4 hours of productive time, concentrated, focused, productive time in a day. 4 hours. That's all we get. And unfortunately, we burn those hours frivolously. We waste them because we're not planning our day to take advantage of the prime time, and the prime time is morning. That's when you want to get what Brian Tracy calls your frog tasks completed. And he talks about if you had to eat a live frog, which is a horrific thing that nobody would want to do, but when's the best time to do it? First thing in the morning. Your energy's fresh, you just got a good sleep, and you're more likely to do it than if you put it off later in the day. And I work with clients, and I help them with accountability and habits and goals. I'm a life coach, been doing it 11 years, and I've really gotten to good at learning what works for certain individuals and how to get people to accomplish things that they've struggled with for years or maybe even all their life. And one of the things is having accountability. And the second thing too is using strategies that it's going to optimize our energy flow. Our energy flow, and some people are not morning people, I get that, but then we got to work on, I'll work on with clients, improving their sleep. Sleep is the bedrock of productivity. If you're not getting good sleep, you are going to struggle with your goals. And habits and the things that in your tasks and things that you want to accomplish. Sleep is fundamental, and that's something also that I help clients really dial in their sleep and have good sleep hygiene and good sleep habits. And our morning routine will really set us apart from the competition and what we want to accomplish. It will lead to immense amount of productivity, because inevitably people will set a to-do list or habits and stuff like that, and they don't do it in the morning. And as the day goes on, we have dips in our energy level, and because we only have about 4 hours of focused productive work that we can get in a day, the odds go significantly down of us completing it the longer we wait. And that's why you want to get what he calls a frog task, the most difficult task, but they're high reward tasks. They're tasks that you normally avoid, but they have really good results. They produce really good results. The 80-20 principle. It's the 20% of tasks, goals, or habits that lead to 80% reward or payoff. That's what we want to focus on. They're the important, but not urgent. It's like, saving for retirement or investing is not important. It's very important, but it's not urgent. Nothing catastrophic is going to happen if you don't do it. So there's but taking care of our health is another thing that it's not important. It's very important, but it's not urgent. And this category of important but not urgent is what usually falls through the cracks in our lives. We tend to not focus on that, and what gets our attention is the urgent tasks or the lower priority tasks, and we engage in things called something called creative avoidance. We do lower priority tasks instead of in a way to avoid the higher priority tasks that maybe are more comfortable or more challenging or require more concentration, more effort, or more work. And it's a form of procrastination, but on top of that, it creates low levels or even high levels of stress, like putting off doing your taxes, right? Those types of things, you have stuff in the background, in your mind that you are ignoring. You're going to pay a tax on it, a mental stress tax on things that you're procrastinating. Procrastination is when I'm working with clients, it is one of the biggest creators of anxiety and stress. And so what we want to do is the night before, set the intention of what your frog task is going to be. And you don't have to start big. You can start with 15 minutes of your frog task. When I was doing my taxes, I would start off with, I'm going to do 15 minutes. It's not something I enjoy doing, something that we have to do or we choose to do. And it is, having a 15-minute goal makes it doable, and then I do that consistently, and I'm able to tackle it and get it done. And that's the mindset that we want to have, is If I'm going to chop down a huge tree, just one axe swing at a time, but I want to do that at the prime time. Timing in your task, in your productivity, is fundamental to accomplishing your goals, habits, and tasks. And so you want to eat that frog first thing in the morning, have a plan for it, and then you'll get better and better at it. As you start eating the frog, maybe then you could do 30 minutes, and then maybe you could do 45 minutes. But keep in mind, a lot of people think they're lazy. So I get clients and they have this belief that they're lazy. And if you believe that you're lazy, it tends to manifest as true. And you start doing less challenging things, or you set really low goals. I have some clients, I'm just working with them to get them to choose to push themselves a little bit and to challenge themselves and to have more belief that they can accomplish bigger goals, tasks, and habits. And over time, they're amazed to see what they're able to accomplish. And we want to automate everything. Bad habits are automated and they require very little effort. We just automatically fall into them. Good habits are the same way. And don't believe the 21-day rule. Some habits can take up to 90 days. It depends on how difficult the habit is, and it depends on the individual. But that's the whole goal, is to automate our lives, and especially the good habits. And what you want to pay attention to is the bad habits. Even some people, I encourage them, make a no-go list. I am not going to engage in these things, like going on the internet or whatever it is that wastes time, playing video games, mindlessly surfing. Those types of things, you want to say, I'm not doing those until I complete my frog tasks first, and not giving that very valuable morning time away to turning on the news or to picking up your phone first thing in the morning and wasting 15, 20, 30 minutes in the morning scrolling your Facebook feed or going on YouTube or going on Reddit. You are losing, you're throwing away one of your most valuable assets, and that's time. And especially in the morning, really take advantage of that time to do things that your future self is going to be excited about, is going to be appreciative about. And that when I'm coaching clients, that's a really great way to counterbalance procrastination or resistance, or the monkey mind that wants to do things that are easy and immediately gratifying, like picking up our phone. And ask your future self, well, hey, what would future Steve like for me to do in the morning? And when he gets a vote in my decision-making process, I'm so much happier, and I feel so much better about myself. And that's what a coach can do for you, is to hold you accountable and to set goals, and which enables you to be more productive, make a better living, get better job opportunities, improve your job skills, or just enjoy your life more by taking more risks, having more courage, taking more challenging things on, and just making life an adventure. And we do that by stretching ourselves. And I think that's the thing that a lot of us struggle with, is we don't stretch ourselves. And that's where accountability will make a big difference in being able to stretch yourself. It'd be like having a trainer at the gym that's pushing you, encouraging you gently, but is helping you to get more out of yourself than you can do on your own. So if you're interested in very affordable life coaching, shoot me an email. It's in the description. The consultation is free. The first session, you get $20 off. And then after that, it's ridiculously affordable. If you like the channel, please subscribe and like if you like this type of content, and comments. I read all my comments. And lastly, if you want to support the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. Thanks for tuning in. And I'd like to hear your comments on how you take advantage of your morning time. That's it. Morning time is the prime time, and stop believing the monkey when it says, oh, we'll do it later, we'll do it later, we'll do it later. When you have the opportunity to do something now and your monkey mind says we'll do it later, know that it's lying to you. Do not trust it. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Bye-bye.